Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. The Lord said, "Woe to you, Pharisees! You pay tithes of mint and of rue and of every garden herb, but you pay no attention to judgment and to love for God. These you should have done without overlooking the others. Woe to you, Pharisees! You love the seat of honor in synagogues and greetings in marketplaces. Woe to you! You are like unseen graves over which people unknowingly walk." Then one of the scholars of the law said to him in reply, "Teacher, by saying this you are insulting us too." And he said, "Woe also to you, scholars of the law! You impose on people burdens hard to carry, but you yourselves do not lift one finger to touch them." The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
It's always interesting to see the apparent beating that the law takes in the Scriptures, but does it really? I think what Jesus would be saying is that, frankly, the law is okay, it's good, but it's inadequate. It does not move us far enough in the way of holiness. And St. Paul would do the same thing. He lists all of these bad behaviors that seem to be present in society always: immorality, impurity, licentiousness, idolatry, sorcery, hatreds, rivalry, jealousy, outbursts of fury, acts of selfishness, dissensions, factions, occasions of envy, drinking bouts, orgies, and the like. And he's not even talking about politics. He's talking just about in general. There's got to be laws against that kind of stuff, but for the those who believe in Christ, not that they don't need the law, but the law is inadequate. There is no law regarding patience and kindness and generosity and faithfulness and gentleness and self-control. Those are things that ought to describe Christian living always. And so Jesus, when he challenges the scribes and the Pharisees, is pointing out this inadequacy. Not that the law is bad, but the law can distract us into making our priorities the smaller elements and not the bigger elements. And it's always the bigger elements that are most important, and it's those bigger elements that save us from the scrupulosity of having to nitpick, that we strive in every way to broaden our perspective and live holy lives. All the other things will come naturally. Jesus will many times, especially in the Sermon on the Mount in Matthew's Gospel, "I've not come to abolish the law, but to fulfill it, to expand it, to make it a bit more at home, palatable for humanity." God made us in his image, and he knows what it is that we are capable of, and he wants to give us the grace each day to live holy lives, not so much concerned with the nitpicking, but with the broader strokes that St. Paul so well describes: joy, love, peace, patience, kindness, generosity, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against these there is no such law. May we be people of integrity and faith, and though we wish to live as law-abiding citizens, know that going beyond the law in the attributes of Christ will always save us. And though it may demand of us more, it will certainly make the world a better place.